friends, welcome to this week's vlog. I, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, live in the Midwest. So I think, okay, I got a comment long ago. I'm trying to think of how to present this. I got a comment years ago and I had mentioned kind of flippantly that I lived in the Midwest. I lived in Indiana. And the comment was something like, oh my gosh, I thought you lived in a big city, like New York. New York. I was like, wow. And I think about that comment randomly from time to time because I just found it so interesting. Like, what about, like, when you watch someone on the internet in any capacity, we kind of create in our minds, like, where we think they're from. And I'm so curious, like, what is it about me to that one person or my surroundings, whatever, made them think that? I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. I live in the Midwest, so I figured I'd do a little week in my life here in the Midwest, what we're going to get into. The weather here right now is super nice as we're heading into fall. I feel like oftentimes where I live, we go from the heat of summer, like 90 degrees and humidity, straight to like 50 degrees. And we don't usually get that nice period of like slowly fading into it. But this year we've been getting like a nice slow fade and it has been amazing. So Tyler and I were thinking about taking the girls on like a bike ride to a park or something nearby just to enjoy this weather before it's gone because it's so nice. Anyway, so cheers to that. Also, I did my hair naturally curly again. I'm having a moment. I haven't done it in a while. I put in a hair mask though in the shower and I feel like it really helped get rid of some of the frizz and I just spit. What's wrong with me? Anyway, I feel like it really helped the curls. It's a Dove one. I'll pop a picture of it on screen because I can't think of what it's called, but it is amazing. Highly recommend for any hair type. It's really good and it smells really good. It smells amazing. It makes your hair, it still smells so good. It's one of those products that it just lasts and lasts, which is awesome. I feel like no matter what the weatherman says, okay, I'm in fall mode, even though it's like 86 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. I'm there. I'm ready to pull out my cool weather clothes. Like, I am just so excited for this season. So I have a little pre-fall clothing haul I wanted to share with you guys. And I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Quince. I love working with them. If you are in that mindset of wanting some fresh new pieces in your wardrobe, especially with fall coming up, and you don't really, you're tired of shopping at the same places, I really do recommend you check out Quince. So many people I know in my face-to-face life love Quince as well, and I do too. Yes, they are sponsoring this, but I separately alone really enjoy Quince's products. So I'm always so excited to work with them. They are a more sustainable brand. They also, however, being sustainable, cut out the middleman. They use a direct to consumer model. So they're reducing costs in that way and they pass those savings on to you, the consumer, which is amazing. So they're able to make these really high quality clothing. I'm going to show you a couple of outfits I got that I think you guys will love too. These are going to withstand the test of time. These are super well made clothing, accessories, home, bedding, all kinds of stuff like that. So let me show you this first outfit. Everything I'm showing you, of course, will be linked below. So first up is this sweater. Here's what I'm realizing about my needs in a sweater. I don't want a sweater that is any longer than this because let me rephrase. If it's gonna be one I wear just like this, if it's a longer one that I would wear with like leggings or something, absolutely. But generally, I'm realizing I really like this length. It cuts right at the natural hip. The natural hip. I was thinking natural waist. You know what I mean? It hits right above the hip there, and I love that, and it still looks good. You can tuck a little bit there if you want. I just love it. I would totally consider getting this in another color, possibly in the future, because it's just comfy. It's not too heavy either. Now, this belt. I'm trying to get into belts. I see them on so many people, and they look so cute. So this belt, can I just say, came in a nice box with its own little dust bag, which I thought was incredible. But this is a beautiful, like, dark brown belt. I feel like this dark brown color is really in style right now. And then the jeans. I already own this pair of jeans in a lighter wash. I got it in dark, and I actually sized up one more, and it's perfect. So I would say I would size up twice. Okay, size up twice, just trust me. I love it. I can actually breathe in these jeans. They are a little bit more high-waisted, but they have that really cute, comfy, looser fit. And I don't know, I'm just into it. I'm into it. I feel like it can look cute on a lot of different body types. And yeah, so I'm excited about that, and I'm really excited about the fit. Now, these boots are my next fave. These are like cloth, if you will, material. You know what I mean? They're like stretchy. They are so cute. I feel like I could wear this color with so many different things, and it'd be cute with a skirt and tights in the fall, but also works with jeans like this. They have a little bit of a heel as well, so the jeans aren't like dragging on the ground or anything like that. I am so content with this, but listen, you guys, the thing that I was the most excited about, how cute is this bag? Like, are you kidding me? Now, it comes with 2 straps. This is the one I'm going with to start. It's gonna be my fall purse. I just think it is a perfect size. I can fit what I need, my phone, my wallet, sunglasses, keys, lip balm, just fine. But it also comes with a longer strap. I'm gonna go grab it and show it to you guys. Okay, I ended up changing my top to show you this one too. But yeah, this is it with the kind of cross-body strap. So you have 2 separate straps to do 2 different looks with it. I think that is so cool, this bag. It's so pretty. It's like one of my dream bags, honestly, and I love this kind of creamy color of brown. But I also love a classic button up, right? Or button down, what do you call it? I especially think it's cute with a dark wash jean like this with the belt. You can tuck it in if you want. You could wear it untucked. You could wear a tank top underneath and leave this unbuttoned with some leggings and boots. I feel like there's so many different ways you could wear this in the fall. And this blue and white stripe, I feel like is kind of that perfect, very classic look that you can wear all year round. And then I also got this kind of fleece. This is the kind of thing I throw on when I'm running out to the bus stop with my oldest daughter, or if I am just in the backyard with the kids playing in the fall. I'm not wanting like a fancy jacket. I want something that's warm, but also easy to throw on, and this is it. It's got a full collar. It has a pocket here. I can pop my phone in there if I want, my keys, whatever. Maybe I'm taking Pinocchio on a walk. It's got zipper pockets here, and it's just perfect. It's just comfy. I love a navy blue. I'm realizing more and more how much I really do love navy blue, and especially when you pair navy blue with a beautiful brown like this, I just think it is so gorgeous. Okay, these just got in the mail, and so I wanted to show these too. These beautiful earrings. I love how classic a lot of the jewelry they sell is, and these I'm gonna be wearing a ton. Like, how pretty is that? I love a pearl. One thing I love about Quince too is if you're shopping, maybe you're buying one of these things I just showed you or something else, they offer free shipping and 365-day returns. So if for any reason you don't love what you've ordered, or you need a different size, or you just want to return it, 365-day returns. I think that is so awesome. That shows that they really stand by their products and the fit and the quality of them. And again, I love that it's more affordable, but it's gonna last forever. So getting these kinds of classic pieces is the way to go. So I think you will be surprised by how much Quince has. They offer things for men, women, kids, your home, and everything in between. They offer so much, so definitely check it out. So everything I just tried on for you, including my sizing information, whether I think you should size up, size down, etc., will all be at the top of the description box for you and in a pinned comment. And thank you so much to Quince, of course, for supporting my channel and sponsoring this part of the video. So Pinocchio yesterday had a teeth cleaning. He is 10, and our vet basically told us, like, you know, his teeth look pretty good, but a lot of pet problems can arise with them having like teeth that are, you know, rotted out. What's the term for that? You know what I mean? Anyway, so to do it though for a dog, they have to put them under like anesthesia. So we did this because there was a tooth in the back that they were like, So basically they would deep clean the teeth, check them all out, and if any needed to be removed, they would remove them. So Mr. Pinocchio had a pretty harrowing day yesterday, huh? He had to have that one tooth removed. I'm glad they did it, because I know, like, I've known a few dogs in my own personal life that a tooth became infected and it can cause all kinds of damage in their body. And you are getting older, mister. So I'm glad we did it. He's feeling much better now. Yesterday, of course, it's always just so sad when he was coming out of the anesthesia and like coming home, and you know, he was just so, Tyler sent me a picture. I'll pop it on the screen of him just his little eyes. But throughout the day he got better, and of course he's got an antibiotic and pain medicines he'll be on for a few days now. But anyway, he's much more himself today, and I'm really glad for that. I think he was excited to be able to eat some soft food today because yesterday, like in the morning, we couldn't feed him, and then he could only have a little bit last night just to make sure his stomach was settled. So he's all good, but it was cute because this morning he was back to his usual shenanigans, looking at the girls, tail wagging, waiting for them to drop food. So anyway, I am going to get my hair cut and done, whatever, today. I'm honestly just gonna have her do kind of some of the same. Just it's slightly lighter than my natural hair color, but it's not, my whole head of hair is not dyed. It's just like little bits here and there. So gonna continue on that train. I went a lot lighter, if you guys recall, like a year ago. And when I would look back at pictures, I'm like, I don't like it on myself. So anyway, that's why I've been kind of, it's a lot. I mean, you can see like all of that is my natural hair color. Anyway, so we're gonna go do that and see what else we get into today. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Well done. Oh my gosh, though, there must be a barbecue place nearby because you can smell it. It smells so good. It is lunchtime and I'm definitely feeling hungry. So I am currently outside of a bookshop that's like in an old house, and I'm meeting a friend here, and then we're gonna grab coffee down the street. And I'm in this town, and I wonder if you have this where you live that's not very far from where I live, but I've literally never been, ever. And I'm talking like a 15-minute drive. I've just never been, but so many people I know like have moved up here. There's a lot more land in this town where if you like wanted to build a house in a neighborhood or something, you actually could do that here. Whereas a lot of the places like where we live in other towns nearby, it's very established, like there's not really land for that. So what was I gonna say? Oh, it's just crazy to like finally be here, but driving through, they're doing so much construction and trying to get through it and weevil wobble, and like one road's closed, you go around, but then I'm like, am I even allowed to go down this road, you know? And I think of my dad anytime there is like, if I'm in a new place and I don't know what is the parking situation gonna be like, or you know, whatever, my dad is the king of getting stressed out about this. And it's so anytime I'm getting even slightly stressed, I think of him. And I think, well, I won't be as stressed as my dad is. Anyway, Dad, if you're watching, I see you. Anyway, so I can't wait to see what this bookstore is all about. Hoping to find a new book for fall. I talked recently with you guys on my Instagram, I want to say, in one of my daily diaries there, that I feel like I'm in a reading rut. However, I said that, and last night, sorry, I'm waiting on my friend to get here. She should be here any minute. As I said, I was in a reading rut. I finished reading my book at the hair salon yesterday. Or no, I didn't finish. I have like 10 pages. It got really good. This is the one that's called Real Americans. Ooh, it got really good. And then I'm almost done with the other one I'm reading, which is called Just for the Summer. I finally remembered the name. And it's cute. Again, that's the one that's like kind of like a beach read. So I want to find a fall-y book. I'm in charge with some other friends of mine. We have a book club, and I'm in charge of picking the book this time. And I don't know what to pick. I kind of want to do like a thriller, and I feel like that's what they are kind of wanting to. We haven't done one like that in a while. So yeah, we'll take any suggestions down below. Thanks ahead of time. Okay, I am quickly frying up some chicken. It's just like little chicken bites you can get at Costco, things like that, because I'm gonna have a salad. Because I hit a point, it's lunchtime, and I'm like, okay, I'm hungry, and oftentimes I'll go for leftovers, or like if I have the time, I'll do like some eggs or something if I didn't have it in the morning, whatever. And I'm trying to make myself eat a salad at least once a week, ideally more, obviously. But I feel like a lot of work goes into making salads. Also, I changed. I was wearing pants. I'm in shorts, like comfy shorts now, because that's just what I felt like wearing. I'm home. Ooh, there goes my boiled egg. Anyway, so we're gonna do salad, chicken, boiled egg, so that it's actually filling. But also, you know, there are some of those days where I'm like, you know what? I am not really craving any one thing in particular, and I feel like that is the perfect day to do a salad, because I'm just hungry without any specific craving. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Anyway, so we're gonna have this. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done. I just laid Felicity down for a nap, so I'm hopeful that she'll actually nap today. We're definitely, I've talked about this before, but definitely battling nap time, which is totally typical for 3.5. You know, I feel like by this age, Genevieve didn't nap at all, so you know, we'll see how long it lasts. But I know a lot of people will do like quiet times, so maybe that's something we could consider. But for now, I'm not ready to let it go, because she was up a lot of last night. So I'm like, she needs the sleep. Like her little body needs the sleep. So the plan is to get a little work done, get a little bit of laundry and cleaning done if she naps, knock on wood, before Genevieve gets home in like an hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, first the salad. All right, I'm a honey mustard gal. Judge away. Gets me to eat a salad, I'll take it. So the book I ended up buying at the bookstore, by the way, we had so much fun. The coffee was so good. It's a place called Rivet. There's one in Westfield and Zionsville if you live local. So good. I got like a caramel apple. There's still a little bit of it left. There was like a caramel apple cold brew. So it was like caramel apple cold foam. It was so good. Anyway, so the book I picked out was called The Hunting Party. It's by Lucy Foley, who also wrote The Guest List. So I am hopeful. It's like a thriller. It literally says, a New Year's reunion in the remote Scottish wilderness. The beautiful one, the golden couple, the volatile one, the new parents, the quiet one, the city boy, the outsider. One of these friends is a murderer and one won't make it out alive. I really liked the book, The Guest List, so I figure for a Halloween-y, I mean, it's not Halloween, but you know what I mean. For those kinds of vibes, I feel like that would be perfect. So that is what I'm going to read next. And the friend I went with also got another kind of thriller book. And we figure when we're done reading them, we will just switch, just trade books. I'm like, that's perfect. Anyway, it was a great time with a good friend. I woke up this morning with quite a headache. I feel it a little bit here though, so I'm thinking it's like a sinus pressure type headache. The girls have had, already like 2 illnesses since school started because that's just the way it goes. And so I don't know if this is that or what, but Tyler's back from the bus stop. But got Gigi fed, lunch made. She's out the door. Thanks for taking her to the bus stop, Tyler. Oh, I need to take something for this headache. Tyler always laughs when I say I have a headache.
I don't laugh. It's just...
Well, no, that sounds meaner.
I'm laughing at your pain. You're making me sound like a jerk.
That's not what I mean. It's that I always say at some point in the day when I do have a headache, what is the phrase I always use?
It's on my head. My head is just pounding.
It's only funny because, and yeah, it's not in a mean way, but it's only funny because that is absolutely what my mom said all growing up. And I'm like, certain things just burrow deep in you and you can't get rid of them. Anyway, I know it's not that bad of a headache. And I think it's either a sinus pressure-y one or like the weather change or both. Anyway, did you guys know, we were just talking about TV. Did you guys know there's a Frog and Toad show? So I love the Frog and Toad books from back in the day. Gigi and I were reading one last night, a story from it, and I was like, gosh, I love this so much. They have a show, and Tyler, by the way, It's on Apple TV. We were going to watch it. I wanted to show it to her. I don't have the password. It had the QR code. I scanned that. I'm like, I think it has to be your account. Okay. So if you would, yeah. But anyway, it's so cute. We saw it like a year ago.
Also, I thought you were talking about the stage show that you were in.
I was also in a stage production of Frog and Toad. I was a very small part of the Field Mouse. Specifically in the story.
If you have a picture of you in the costume,
when they go swimming.
It was very cute.
I don't.
I think I have one.
I do.
If I have it, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
You can pop it up here. You were very cute as a little mouse.
Thank you. It was actually very fun. It was actually very fun. Good people. And anyway. Yeah, it's a cute, like low. What is the term, Tyler? There's like shows like Cocomelon that are like high contrast, high.
Oh,
not intensity. And then there's like low contrast, low something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I can never think of it, but anyway, this is definitely more low, like chill, probably better for kids.
Crazy. Well,
I know. Anyway, it's so cute. And it reminds me, it gives me the feeling of like Little Bear, if you were into that show. I was. Those are on YouTube, by the way. We watched those too. This morning, we ended up watching some of Franklin, which is also, again, it's all the same like my childhood era, but Frog and Toad, I think, is more recently made though, right? I think it's like a new show, but it has that like chill vibe. It's so cute.
Low
okay.
Stimulation.
Thank you. I have been, Tyler, I swear to you, I've been trying to think of that word for a year. Anytime I've ever brought it up in conversation, I'm like, low, and I can't. Low stimulation. Thank you. So, cheers to Frog and Toad. I love it so much. Anyone else? Anyone else a Frog and Toad head? So I am getting ready and I am looking There are two products I need to repurchase that I thought you might be interested because I love them so much and I've used them up completely, and they're makeup products. And I feel like given what I do reviewing makeup and I love trying new makeup, it's kind of rare for me to feel the need to repurchase something, you know what I'm saying? So one of them I've repurchased more than once. And if you have been around for a few years, you already know about this product, but it's the NARS Cream Bronzer. If I were to only have one bronzer for the rest of my life, honestly, it would be this one. It's a cream bronzer. I think this is at least the second one I've used up, maybe third. The tone of it for my skin tone is part of why I love it. But what I really, really love about it, this is Laguna 01. It's their lightest shade. It's only a little bit deeper than my skin tone. And I feel like it ends up looking so natural and pretty. But it's a cream, and I've been leaning way more into powders lately, but this stays in place so unbelievably well. It's so easy to kind of like blend on. I feel like it has coverage, and I think that may be, aside from the tone, that is why I love this so much. It ends up like, I have a lot of pigmentation around my hairline, which makes sense. That's where sunscreen kind of wears off first when you're sweating. And here, and I feel like it actually provides coverage. So whether or not it's moving the foundation underneath it, I don't think it is. But even if it were, it doesn't really matter because it ends up providing coverage and looking so seamless. So I love this stuff so much. I'm kind of like dragging my feet, like waiting on a sale, but I might end up having to just buy it because I have to have this. And the other product that I'm about to repurchase is the Lancome liquid pencil. The dupe for it is the L'Oreal one here that I love. And guys, it is so similar. But I really, really love the Lancome one too. I feel like it might last in the waterline maybe a few hours longer. Grand scheme, does that really matter? Probably not. I mean, you know what I mean? Because this L'Oreal one is also lasting so well. But I just love it. So I'm going to repurchase this as well. So I'm like, is there a Sephora sale coming up? I feel like there's gotta be. Maybe it's like already been announced by the time this video, I don't know. I gotta look it up. But if there is, I'm just gonna wait and buy both of those during that. But I'm getting close on both for sure. I'm also going to repurchase maybe during a sale, the House Labs concealer. I'm almost gone. And this I have realized is my number one concealer right now. I'm enjoying what I used today is the Morphe one. And I've talked about this a lot recently. I'm really enjoying this new one a lot. I wear the shade Buff 4C if you're a shade twin, and I'm in 12 light rosy with the House Labs. But the House Labs one, it stays in place so well. It's creamy enough. It's not too thin, not too thick. Like, it is that good. I'll use this on my face as well. Like if I need a little more coverage on the nose, things like that. So figured I'd share that because those are three things I love, 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 love. And, you know, I don't always think that high-end products are worth the price tag, but sometimes they are. And those are three that I feel like actually are, aside from the caveat with the eyeliner. So I need to like do my hair. I just did some strength training today, like my arms and stuff. So I didn't really do a lot of, like I wasn't really sweating that much, honestly. So my arms feel like Jell-O though. So I guess that's good. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to a nail appointment. I feel like I just vlogged about going to the nail salon, but that was 3 weeks ago. Anyway, so gonna go get my nails done. I have no idea what color I want to do. I figure now that we're more in fall mode, I'll probably do a fall color, but this was already a fall color and I really like it. I'm like, do I just do this again? I'm like, no, I want to. We'll see where we end up. We'll see where we end up. Do you guys have any recommendations? I want to do like some meal prepping of like breakfast foods. And what I mean by that is specifically like egg bites. I know that you can make those like ahead of time and have them either, I don't know, in the freezer or fridge, but I tried a recipe long ago and it was for egg muffins that were with quinoa. They never quite tasted the way we wanted them to, even when they were fresh. And so I'm like, okay, I need to throw that recipe away because I keep thinking maybe I'll make it, but I'm like, no, I remember us not loving it. So if you have any simple egg muffin recipes that do great when you like reheat them through the week, let me know. Pop the recipe below. I don't know. Can you leave links in? I think you can leave links in comments, can't you? Well, either way, I can always copy and paste the link. You know what I mean? But let me know because I feel like that would be something that would be so easy and it'd be great for all four of us. You know what I mean? To be able to reheat. That's something different than like bagels and toast or, you know, sausage. And I mean, I buy the egg bites from Costco and those are delicious, but cost effective wise, extra expensive too, but you know what I mean? It would be way more cost effective to make them at home. So I don't know what to do with my hair. I honestly, I'm so torn because it's cold in the mornings and then it's like 82 today later. So I'm like, do I just wear my sweater for now and then take it off? But I only have a sports bra on underneath. So I'm like, I don't know. These are dumb decisions I need to make. I think I'll go. I need to get a short sleeve on. All right, I went with like a brown with a little sparkle in. I don't know how well you can see. You can see the sparkle a little bit better here. Very, very fall. They're a little pointier than I usually get them. I didn't really realize until it was too late. So I'm like, I think next time I'm going to ask her. I like it a little more rounded and less pointy. You see what I mean? I was finishing up reading a book and I talked about it on my Instagram a bit ago. Like, what does it mean to have community? There's been a lot of things going on in our personal lives here with people we know, and we've seen a lot of beautiful things happening, and all of it involving community and like people you know and people coming through for people. And it's really just given me faith in humanity at a time when I think we all are so desperately looking for faith in humanity. And I think sometimes when you look at like a national level of stuff going on or global, and you're seeing the news and you're seeing all of the things regarding the news and social media and what everyone has to say about it in the comments, and you read the comments, and on all sides, so much nastiness towards each other. And okay, I'm trying to like collect my thoughts with this. I feel like one thing a word that I keep thinking about is community. And, you know, when you really look at your own life on a more micro scale, you know, with your local life, if you will, I feel like those are the areas where you actually see humans being wonderful humans. And that is where real life is existing. And I've been trying to focus on that as much as possible. You know, I think back to thousands of years ago. Tyler and I were talking about this the other night. We didn't have access to all the information that's existing, all the things that are happening in the world at all times. And right now we do. I think it's nice to focus on what's around you when you can, because it does give me, like I was saying, me a little bit more hope. Because things can feel very hopeless. But anyway, I was thinking of that, but kind of switching gears, a quote, and I can't remember where I just read it. Maybe it was just like a random thing online. I don't know. But it said, the cost of community is inconvenience. And I brought up a book I just finished called Real Americans. I really, really enjoyed the book. It's a novel, but it's a great book. I had mentioned in a daily diaries on my Instagram, like something about how when you are, especially like a young adult, you're so busy and it can almost seem like an inconvenience when people interrupt you, whether it's your kids, whether it's, you know, an aging relative or whatever, and trying to remind yourself like how blessed you really are. And anyway, I went into it on there. If you want to see that, go check out my Instagram, which is shameless blog. It's Jessica Braun, Braun. I've been thinking a lot about the cost of having a community is inconvenience, and how sometimes doing something for your neighbor, whether literally or not, or sometimes doing something for a family member or a friend is kind of inconvenient. And how some of those things you may do for them are truly what enrich your own life and enrich their lives. And that is kind of what life is all about. I don't know. I feel a strong pull that community is what's going to save a lot of us when it comes to just everything going on. And it makes me emotional because, you know, during the COVID stuff, I feel like that was a time when we all so desperately missed community, and we were having to replace community with online stuff, and how that really is no match for true community. And so I don't know, it's just been on my mind a lot about how much that really does, I think, help us through so much. And it's such a beautiful thing in life. And sometimes it is inconvenient, but sometimes it's worth making the extra effort. So if you're out there listening to this and you're thinking like, you know what, there's this person I know that is sick, or this person I know that is overwhelmed or whatever, think of something you could do for them that would brighten their day. It could be as simple as sending them a text. It could be as simple as that. It could be sending crumble cookies to their door. It's pretty easy to do. You can do it on DoorDash, I learned. It could be as simple as, making them a meal or sending them a gift card or writing them a card and mailing it. Like, I think those kinds of things can go a long way. And I want to be better about when someone comes into my mind, it's usually for a reason. And I want to be better about taking action and sending that text to that person that I was thinking about that day. And it could be as simple as saying, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. Blessings upon you. Whatever. Anyway, that's all. I should probably end this vlog because I feel like it's getting long. But side note, can you see any? I saw some of the leaves changing today. And that is so oh yeah, you can see some here. Hold on. It is coming, fall is coming upon us in the Midwest here. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog with a little Midwestern flair. I don't know. But thank you to Quince for sponsoring this vlog. Again, definitely a time to check out Quince, especially as the seasons are changing. They have so many cute pieces, so many staples for your closet that you can mix and match in so many different ways for fall and beyond. I will have everything that I showed and tried on for you guys earlier in the vlog down below for you to check out if you're interested. If you are into these vlogs, check out this vlog here. It was a recent one that I did that I really enjoyed. I know a lot of you guys enjoyed too. Check that one out next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.